Hi, kindergarten. It's Miss V. I miss you guys a lot, and I hope I can see you soon. But for now, I'm going to be reading a book to you. It's called Little by Little by Stewart and Lyan Marlow. And I am reading this book with the permission of Scholastic. Otto was making a list, and I can do list and I can't do list. The can-do side was much longer. On it was forward roly-poly, backward roly-poly, being kind to frogs, mudsliding, making very good sandcastles, slippery rock hopping. The can't-do side was shorter. It just said swimming. Otto, are you going to swim today? Asked Beaver. No, said Otto. Not at all? Asked Bear. Not even a little? Otto sighed and went home. Don't listen to Bear and Beaver, said his mommy when Otto told her. Little by little, you will learn to swim. Otto decided he would have to keep trying. Sometimes Otto would pretend he could swim, but really he was hopping very, very quickly along the riverbed. Sometimes he would run along the riverbank, trying not to be left behind by his friends as they spun and tumbled through the water. But most days, Otto would simply sit on his favorite slippery rock, wishing and wishing from his whiskers all the way down to his toes that he could swim. Every day his mommy would say, "Today's the day," and every day it wasn't. Then, one sunny day, Otto and his sisters were watching their friends jumping off the highest ever rock into the deepest ever pool below. "You have got to start small," said his sister. "Small?" said Otto. "Yes, small," she said. "Come on, today is the day to start small. That's how I did it when I learned to swim." So, Otto started small. He hopped along the riverbed, keeping his toes off the bottom, just that little bit longer every time. Then he did higher hops with floating in between. The next day, Otto did floating without holding onto anything, and pretty soon he was kicking all the way to the halfway stone. A few days later, Otto splashed and kicked and swam the whole width of the river, from one bank to the other, all by himself. And little by little, that width became the length of the river from Otto's den to the deepest ever pool. Before long, the splashing and kicking turned into gliding, and roly-polies on the riverbank became underwater tumbling. When he was ready, Otto invited his friends and family to come see his big surprise. With everyone gathered along the riverbank, Otto jumped off the highest ever rock into the deepest ever pool. "I did it," said Otto to his sister. "I can really swim." "You really can," laughed his sister, hugging her very wet little brother. "You see, you started small and finished big." See you later.